Coming up, how to actually grow your YouTube channel. Stick around.
Brian G. Johnson.
Brian G here, and to grow on YouTube, stake your claim and amplify your message. Do that by subscribing. Click on the bell notification and you'll be on your way. Check it out, I asked over 12,000 YouTubers on the Tube Ritual community how they've grown their channel, and these tips are spot on. And Eric, who's got thousands and thousands of subscribers, he mentioned this: own a niche, go deep in a single topic. So instead of covering a really wide spectrum of different topics, really go narrow, right? Cover weight loss, health, fitness, but go deep by covering a multitude of different topics within that one niche. And George mentions this, and George, by the way, I really appreciate you in the group. George mentions understand your target audience. So one of the things you want to think about is when you get started on YouTube, you want to think of the niche you're going to enter, and then you want to think of the audience that's already on YouTube and what matters to them. Make videos focusing on those things, the audience. Now, by the way, and this part's really important, if you want to get monetized, and I think you should strongly consider doing just that, then this next part is really important. The thing you want to do is create something unique and different. It's what Kay mentioned right here. Tell your story. You see, you want to create something uniquely you. Something only you can create. This is what I mean, and it's really important right now on YouTube, especially for those wanting to get monetized. Think about this. The only kind of person that could make this channel, Brian G. Johnson TV, is me. It's my face. It's my thoughts. It's my delivery on camera. It's my backdrop. This channel is really unique only to me. I want you to think about the kind of videos you want to make or you are making. How original and unique are they to YouTube? What is the probability that you could find another video similar to what you just published a few days ago? You see, one of the things to consider is I'm thinking about kids' channels, and I see a lot of kids' videos, they're so much alike. And if you're copying, if you're doing kind of the same thing, it's a little bit harder to get monetized with that kind of thing in 2019. And furthermore, you're not really bringing something new to the table. So be unique and be willing to try different things, and you'll go really far with your YouTube channel. Okay, we've talked about the niche, we've talked about the audience. Now we're going to talk about the type of videos you might want to consider making. And Ben mentions make a video based on something that's trending. And I gotta tell you, I've been doing this myself, and it's allowed me to drive thousands of views in literally days. This is a great example, 11,000 views in just 5 days by leveraging trending news. And also cover subjects that are more evergreen in nature. That is, topics that viewers will be searching for in the months and years to come. That's what I did with this video here, and look, I still drove 166,000 views in just 3 months. Just like this video here on the algorithm that drove over 137 views in just 4 months. Now listen, you gotta stop. You gotta stop just making the videos without having the target keyword phrase in mind. Steven says, make content that people are actually searching for. Keywords matter. And Steven, they matter so much. And Rob mentions determine the video title in SEO before you plan the rest of the video. And Martin says this, have a plan on how your video will go from title, thumbnails, and what you're gonna say. So important. Oh, and by the way, I got some great free tools that will help with SEO and keywords. More on that in just a bit. Okay, so now you've published those videos, and the thing you gotta do is you've gotta look for feedback from that audience that I mentioned. What you think about your videos doesn't matter. Alston mentions this, know your analytics and you'll know your success. Couldn't have said it better myself. And Daniel Battelle mentioned thought of the day. Number 1, is your video content good? Number 2, how do you really know? I mean, how can you measure the success of your video? The answer is this right here. It's your YouTube analytics. Now, this is the analytics on a mobile device with a whole bunch of doodles. It doesn't matter whether you're using Classic, YouTube Studio, doesn't matter if you're on the app. What does matter is that you're looking and studying and researching your analytics, because it will tell you what you need to know about your videos. Okay, I know, it's a dead horse. In fact, DJ says it right here. I know I'm beating a dead horse, but make great thumbnails. They're so important. And Laura says titles and thumbnails are king. Now, if titles and thumbnails are king, it's really important to measure those things. And the way you do that is with CTR, or click-through ratio. And you can access and measure that right inside YouTube Studio. Notice the impression click-through rate is 5% for this particular video. And here's another video that's very similar, and yet the CTR is 3.8. The more I study, the more I learn, the more I'm able to really have great results with my channel, and you can too. Now, this is what Pamela Duthie had to say. Make videos, check stats, make more videos. Break the rules, and I added this, try different things. When you do this, when you keep publishing videos, sadly, so many YouTubers, they give up after 5, 10, 50 videos. It might take a while, and that's okay, because you know what? People that don't stop really succeed on this platform, especially when you try different things. I've got a question for you. How different were the last 10 thumbnails from one another that you published? And here you can see just how different my thumbnails are. I try so many different things, different styles, different topics, different thumbnail styles, and so on. The more you try different things, the more likely you're going to get different results, and that'll help you slay and crush it. And you know what? Along the way, don't make excuses. Do your best just to keep uploading videos. And Jamie, thank you so much for that comment. Couldn't agree more. You gotta produce your video content. Yes, even if it's imperfect. Over time, you're gonna get better and better when you strive to improve. And speaking of improving, check out what Kelly had to say. Always be improving. I'm absolutely obsessed with always improving the quality of my videos. Andy says, always make your next video better than the last. And to get results fast, to amplify those results, follow George's lead and buy into Brian G. Johnson's training course. Learn more by clicking the M right there. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Click on the yellow B to the G icon to do just that. And when you do, you'll feed a poodle. They're hungry, and I've got 2 of them. I'll see you next time. You dig?